Welcome back to episode 11 of the Monster Rangers RPG, Krakenthab style. And tonight is the election of the new leader of the Krakenthab party. And everyone's gathered around. The whole group of the whole gang is here, along with a new recruit, Babel the Bear. He's here also, and he's sitting in the back, towering over everyone, and he just seems pleased as punch to be here, getting 3 meals a day, told to run and dig things. And it is time for the election. A couple new things, though. There's a rumor, though, that's been going around camp this week, that it's finally here. It's coming. It's coming tomorrow night.
What's it?
The carnival?
No, not the carnival.
Oh.
It's Barter Circle. Barter Circle's happening near here. And most all the other troops are excited because they're allowed to go to Barter Circle. And that's maybe the reason they chose Blather Camp's location, is to be near this traditional Barter Circle. Barter Circle is when monsters and men come together and they trade in barter. And it's one thing to know about Barter Circle. There's some laws of Barter Circle. One of them is there's no fighting within 100 paces of the center barter totem. There's no fighting, no death or anything, or the whole barter circle will turn on you, and you could be murdered for it. So anyway, that's one of the rules. However, you guys have not had enough guts to even ask if you're allowed to go to Barter Circle, but it's kind of a traditional, benefit, right? One of the things that all young rangers look forward to is their first Barter Circle. And you trade things, so you have to bring something to trade. Anyway, just something to know that's coming down the line.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to trade my hatchet.
So, tonight is, let's see who, actually Ruck is here. So tonight is the election for the new leader of the Krakenthab
This sort of thing doesn't
party.
happen very often, right? So,
Elections?
no, re-elections. Yeah, I mean, normally you have a leader at the beginning of your class, the beginning of
It can change because this is a training program, so it's not terribly unusual that somebody messes up.
I bet later on, further down the line, we will.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of it's practice. I mean, it's new leadership. People are trying new things, so it's not like a devastating, the worst thing in the world. It's been heard of. Probably half of the other troops have already had a re-election too.
Ours was just because of a massive screw-up.
So are there any new recruits, or not recruits? Anyone would like to make a speech to do their thing? And once again, Reuben Glotner, he raises his hand before you and he stands up. He sits down.
knowing what I know now.
His head kind of bobbles like he's kind of proud of what he said. All right. Anybody else?
I would like to go.
All right. They've had to launder your uniform a number of times
Well, that's not my
to get the
fault.
blood out.
That's someone else's. That's my blood. Anyways. Hi, my name is Floyd. You guys may know me as a fellow monster of Krakenthab. And I would like to be your leader. And as a monster, I understand how other monsters feel. And I would like to help those other monsters be free.
David H. raises his hand.
Yes.
You're a heck of a fighter.
Thank you. I will fight for your right.
To do what?
To Krakenthab.
To Krakenthab. Thank you.
Okay.
Reggie.
Pete walks stands up.
Aww.
Hi, it's me, Pete. I made some mistakes in my past. I've been a little arrogant, and I just want to publicly apologize to you guys. I'm going to try to do better, and to you in particular, Jimothy, I'm sorry. So I'm not running, but I just want to let you know that I'm going to try to do better for you guys. He sits down.
It makes a good impression.
Nice.
Chitter Victor stands up. It's me, Chitter Victor. Hi. You when Ruck's not here, if anybody wants some beers, come see me.
Hey.
Are we just using this as like a public, like...
Yeah.
Vote for Chitter.
It's a public...
Chitter Victor. I was a butcher, 27 years.
Victor Meats.
Victor
You
Meats.
also gave alcohol to the children.
It's a good apple.
What's age? He sits down.
Age is just a number.
How tall?
How tall?
What about Dave?
I'll stand up. So like, you know, I kind of...
Okay.
I'm sitting next to Babel.
Okay.
So I stand up like this, like so. I go, hi everybody, I'm Stucky, and I'm feeling a lot better now. I know that there's our crews have been doing very well with like leadership, but I don't know if that'll ever change. And I like smile and like look at everybody. I was like you, David, especially you. But you know, at least if I'm your leader, I'll try to do right by you guys. I'm gonna sit down. I clap too.
You know me, I'm Dave H. Dave H. Sits down.
I just want to vote for him.
No.
I just want to vote for him now.
I'm the worst guy.
I do too, but we shouldn't.
We should not do that.
I think we should vote for Floyd. Yeah?
All right. Any other speeches? And no one.
Reggie.
Reggie.
Reggie. Reggie.
Sorry, I stand.
Yeah.
Hey, Reggie! Stand up, Reggie.
Reggie.
I say, as a group, we do well when our backs are against the wall. But also, you guys are probably the least organized people I've ever been around.
Just silence.
Yay!
One person in the back.
Babble.
All right, go ahead and make your votes. Here's some ballots. Here's some ballots for you guys. Just go ahead and just throw the name of the person.
Wink, wink. Hello?
You can, yeah, you can. It's the American way. The bear Babel is kind of walking around, sniffing around because he doesn't know what's happening. Seeing if it's time to eat food again. He enjoys eating, and they're starting to tally votes. One person that doesn't say anything is Coriander McKenzie, who has just been red-faced the whole time, kind of embarrassment. And Dino Slard just doesn't really even make eye contact. All right, well, this is okay.
I voted for the wild card. No. Wait, you
All right, so Rock's reading. All right, so we have a new leader. It is Stucky.
What?
Oh, who voted for Stucky? Did you vote for Stucky?
No.
Did you vote for Stucky?
No, I voted
What the
for
heck?
We started like, did you vote for Stucky?
I voted for Babel.
I voted for Chitter Vickner.
I voted for Reggie.
I voted for myself.
Oh.
No one voted for me.
Did you like the Babel vote?
Yeah. So Reggie, you're they take the pin, the leader
Reggie?
pin. Not Reggie, sorry. Stucky. They pin a leader pin on your front, and you get a stripe. It says leader. Party leader.
Speech.
Let's get ready to have fun!
So
Ow.
very good. Any other questions?
Can we have a second in command?
No.
What if he dies?
Yeah.
We'll take another vote. And
at his funeral.
and then Ruck is out. Ruck takes off. So the next day it is like the camp is alive with excitement. People are getting ready. They've
Can I do
been
something real
crafting
quick
and making things.
before
Yes.
that? So after the vote, I guess we just kind of disperse and like have like regular.
It's your personal time for like an hour before sleep.
Okay. When does Coriander leave?
Leave?
Yeah, like leave, like go to like exit wherever we were, like the little.
Well, it's like this is
The next day.
everybody hangs out in this tent, so she's gonna be
Oh.
here the rest of the night.
Oh, okay.
But you can all kind of get on one end of the tent if you want to.
Yeah, I go up to her. I was like, "Can I talk to you real quick?"
The coriander?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. I go outside the tent and like somewhere close, but not away from if people are like trying to listen.
Okay.
And I go, I'm sorry. I've been a real jerkhole to you.
That's okay. I messed up.
I don't know that there's no such thing as like a second in command or something like that, but you did a real good job before we went to the carnival. So I'd like you to be my second in command, and I take out of my bag my tin star,
Mm-hmm.
and I wrote number 2 on it,
Okay.
and I give it to her.
Oh, thank you. She puts it on. Thanks, Decky. I'll support you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and I'm like I said, I'm sorry. My head wasn't on right.
You know what this deserves?
No.
I bring out my trumpet from my bag, a jaunty tune, and I start playing a jaunty tune.
What does it sound like? Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
good. People start
walk back
dancing.
in the tent?
Yes, I walk back in the tent.
People start dancing.
Yeah.
Chitter Vigner especially. He wants to show everyone his tattoo. Drops his pants.
He didn't have pants on to begin with.
He didn't have no
You ever
pants
go
on.
commando?
No. The dancing bear, Babel, has a great time dancing. He smiles a lot, and sometimes his grin isn't terrifying. And
Just mildly frightening.
mildly frightening. And you guys dance until they make you shut it down because it's too loud and everyone's supposed to sleep and it's quiet time. But it's good. You had a good time, and that was good for morale. The group kind of needed a reset button. So yeah, the next day the camp is alive with excitement. People have been crafting all week, crafting things to trade at Barter Circle, and like they're running around with their smiles on people's faces because they hear that this thing is kind of amazing. Like there's supposed to be monsters from miles away that come and it's like a fairy market is maybe how it all started, and a farmer discovered it 300 years ago, and now rangers are welcome there. But again, the rule is there's no fighting in this thing. It is because the thing is, the rule is that it's where like initially when the first market started, it was like where monsters would trade among themselves, even monsters that hated each other, like a goblin and a fairy, right? The goblins eat fairies, but they had to have a safe place for them to trade their goblin honey and fairy juice or whatever it is, so they could trade and succeed, right? Mm-hmm. So, but once you're outside the circle, it's wildlands. So 100 paces out, it's wildlands.
It's fair game.
And everyone, though, is welcome. As long as you respect the rules of Barter Circle, everyone is welcome at Barter Circle if you can see it and imagine it. So that's one of the rules.
Unless you're not
Okay.
allowed to leave camp.
Unless you're not allowed to leave camp.
Yeah.
So,
We're gonna leave anyway.
Well, Stucky should go ask permission.
You're the leader.
Yeah. Can I say beforehand? I craft.
Oh yeah, what do we have to barter?
Yeah, like I'd like to I purloin some things to sew.
okay.
Like I make like
There's also
have-
a sewing class, so, I mean, you can even
I sew a nice pair of joppers. Like the
pants
pants.
that flare out.
Yep. I sew a nice 36 waist joppers for somebody that is 36 waist, 32 long.
Very specific joppers. All right.
Very specific, for a very specific thing. But like I even like, make like a cool like duster. That's like the big thing that I have. Like I make like a duster.
Okay. Out of like oiled canvas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, heavy.
Can I make a couple like custom colorful shovels?
It's a lot of work, dude.
It is a lot of work.
You can trade and try to get a hold of some spades that you can paint.
Yeah.
That'd be the fastest way to do it.
I just have random knickknacks that I've stolen throughout my time.
Okay.
Here. Some
Yeah, yeah.
jacks,
Dice,
dice,
Cards.
cards, gum,
teeth.
paper clips.
Okay.
Someone's teeth.
Yeah.
I forgot. I have a arm and a flare gun.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would assume that the arm's been ditched.
Oh no, I wanted to keep the arm.
Oh God.
Where do you keep it?
Well, in my bag.
Oh my God.
It's been a rock.
There's something.
dead.
Something's dead. in the
Babel
tent.
keeps like sniffing at
He's
it.
always sniffing around your stuff.
I have my axe and my whip. I have the
Okay.
apple bear axe.
All right. So are you gonna make a request?
Oh yeah, so I go up to. I try to get Ranger Ruck during a time that he seems most happy.
Lunch
Yeah.
at the mess
lunch.
hall.
Yep.
So it's noon. You guys are there. You're still the last group that gets to eat, but they let you in before the cakes are all gone.
All right, sweet.
He's like eating his he's
So he
eating a
said-
cupcake. He's got a carrot cake he gets to eat. So.
Oh, do I get a cake too?
Yes.
Okay, I give him my cake and I sit down and I go, it's been really nice lately. It's been nice and calm. That's definitely what we needed. Don't you think so, Ranger Ruck?
Yep. Calm.
Mm-hmm. You know, there's been some rustling through the grapevines that there's going to be a barter circle.
Yeah. Tonight's barter circle night.
You know, we've all been, real sorry about all the things that we've done, particularly to you, lately. And we were just wondering if we'd be able to attend this illustrious barter circle.
What are the rules of barter circle?
You bring things to barter. You do not fight within 100 paces of the center totem, and don't no killing.
What's the penalty for fighting?
Death.
And how serious do you think this is?
On a scale of 1 to 10, death.
So, Ranger Stucky, you realize that if there was fighting among Rangers, Rangers fighting anyone there, that it would look badly on all the Rangers from Baron Davis on down.
Mm-hmm.
We could get banned for ever finding barter circle. Do you understand this? Do you understand the levity of this?
Yeah, that's serious. Very serious.
Can you convey this? Do you feel like your Rangers would respect this and understand it? All
There
all
are-
of them, even the ones with bites, teeth, fangs.
Don't
It's all
worry.
directed towards me.
Don't worry. I got a plan for that. And I start.
He seems disturbed.
I laugh maniacally.
Rightfully so, apparently.
You realize you're responsible for your Krakenthab
Mm-hmm.
clan.
It comes with the badge, and I hold it up.
That if the rules were not
Shine.
enforced, you would be expelled from the Rangers forever.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You accept this?
I accept this.
He hands you a pass for the Krakenthab group.
By the way, we need our tokens.
Oh, I have mine.
I know, but I used mine last time. So, Slater.
I haven't used
Okay.
mine.
Okay.
So, you get your pass. Everything is good. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You hear that it comes right at sundown. Right at sundown, this place. It'll happen somewhere within sight of the camp.
We're very weary, so when Stucky comes and tells us, "Hey, I got a pass, we can go,"
I have it.
We say, but Ranger Ruck said he has to tell us to our face or we can't go.
It's true. He did say that.
So
So this becomes a thing, I'm sure.
yeah.
All right.
So,
I'm not trusting it.
So yeah, we make you.
but he said, he gave me this. I sat down. I gave him my muffin.
He told us that it had to come from him directly,
It's
All right.
from
true.
his face.
I go.
So you have to go back.
I go back. Yeah, I go back. Another sandwich, huh? Hey, Ranger Ruck, so apparently you told them that unless you tell it to their face, they can't leave.
Yeah, I give you a fake pass. Let's go.
Oh, and I look and I'm like, I wish I knew how to read.
He's like, that's a menu.
It's a recruitment card.
It's a-
So he shows up.
shopping list.
He shows up. Yes, he did. Very good. Good thinking. I did need to tell you in your face. You can go. You can go. You can go. He tells every person in the face. Do not kill anyone. Do not fight anyone. Do you understand?
What if someone tries to kill us?
Bring it up to the leader of the barter circle.
What if we don't have the time to do so?
Do you know who the leader will be?
No.
What if someone tries to kill us and we don't have time to go tell them?
Shout. Use your mouth.
I can use my mouth.
No.
No.
Do you want to
No.
stay here?
No, I was joking.
Joking?
Plus, you've already let us go, then you can't take seat back seats.
I can do anything I want.
Okay.
I'm Ranger Ruck.
I take a bunch of coins and I put them in like a bag so I can shake it at him. He's like, no, bad Floyd. Like,
Okay. So he leaves. It turns out that you hear that the ranger, the ranger leadership is going to be there too.
Okay.
So that's not, they're not going to just let all these kids go to this thing that's so important. But the interesting thing that happens in the afternoon is you guys are preparing, you're getting your trade goods together. Is you're outside. It's time to do another lap around the thing. You guys are running, because you're still training, right? Mm-hmm. And you hear a. There's a plane flying overhead. A triplane. It has 3 wings, right?
Mm-hmm.
3 sets of wings is black, and it goes around, flies right over the top of the camp, and then goes back up. And everyone's like, you see somebody in your clan is even a pilot, right?
yeah, Coriander.
Well, Coriander. She's like, that's not one of ours. And then it gets up higher, and then it circles. It makes a black. It starts letting out black smoke, and it makes a black ring.
We'll pack up.
What does it mean?
It makes a circle over the camp, and then it flies off. And everyone in the camp, including you see the leaders, including the leader of the whole camp is outside, and he's just watching.
They're not freaked out?
Yeah, they look grim. And then the leadership goes into a tent together.
Oh, I packed all of my objects. So,
Like, Coriander, do you know what that means?
No.
it means death.
I know-
What that means.
She takes out some cards. She's got these cards that they all have planes on them. She's like, yeah, that's a I think that was a Triad 151. It's a Blackwing plane. It's a monsterologist plane.
Do you think monsterologists can come to the barter circle as long as they abide by the
'cause
rules?
think of it, they said goblin and fairy. Goblin eats fairies, but they still go together.
I know that.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I was raised by goblins. Fairies are delicious.
Oh.
Cannibalism.
The sun sets. And suddenly, just as the sun goes down over the horizon, you see over there, the sky kind of lights up, and just almost you can't quite believe your eyes, but this, you see tents and poles and lights on strings, and suddenly it looks like kind of like a circus, but not quite so it's kind of greenish, bluish light, not red.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Rangers start, other troops start running.
Oh shoot.
Start running to get to the first trades of the barter circle.
I'm
Okay.
running.
I go.
Go!
I was like, crack that. Come on, let's orderly.
I'm already gone.
Yeah, one troop is really orderly. They're marching, in a row. They're like,
We're not marching, but we're jogging.
You lost one.
Are we speed walking?
He's already
I'm running.
lost.
you're running?
Fully running.
He's
What
the one you
about-
have to watch the most.
I know, no one's watching him. You're responsible.
God. All right, I run.
Okay. Go ahead and make athletics.
He's a lot faster than you.
I got it good.
That was a fair.
You see that today, Babel was inducted as an acolyte ranger.
Awesome.
So he has a calamity flag that he's holding. He's very excited. He's running.
yeah.
He doesn't know where you guys are going, but he's like running. He's running with you guys. And you guys go over, bound, and you get there first, right? And you bound over the hill, but I'm going to describe it as if you all were approaching at the same time, right? So twilight lasts a very short time, then it's dark. Like somehow it's dark by the time you get there, night. And yeah, there are lanterns all over and little tents, little beautiful little like tents are all really different. They look like they're from different cultures. Like some are like, filigreed with hand sewn things and beautiful stripes and embroidered. Others look like, a stick with like burlap, stuck over it and spikes stuck in the ground holding it in with like a goblin merchant that's putting out his wares. And it's creatures, all sorts of things. One has just glowing skulls and weird things on stilts and strange beasts, like things you've never seen before. Like one guy's milking this huge, enormous, furry creature, and he's, pouring milk and thing, and he's wearing a mask. In the center of this is a totem pole that looks like it's 30 feet high, and it's the barter totem, and it has a head of, different creatures carved in it. It looks very, very old. And you smell spices, like exotic spices in the air, and it smells sweet and strange and exotic. And you see, again, any manner of creature, just from your imagination, winged little beasts, but all of them have little tables with little trinkets that they're trading. And you guys are, you see rangers are coming here, a villager's coming here from the town, and he's got a bushel of peanuts that he looks like he's setting up his tent, and he's got a Pablo peanut sign he's stolen probably, and he's got peanuts, and instantly several goblin like creatures, green guys with big noses and he even has a step for them to step up on, and he trades them some peanuts. And it's all kind of amazing. There's even like little motes, little glowing little like will-o-wisps flying all around in here, like little, almost like, you don't know if they're fairies or what, but like it's all glowing with this amber, golden, and sometimes greenish glow.
Oh, cool.
And then you see them. The plug uglies are here. And it's a big contingent of them, like another 20 Galstone guys with a fellow with a jaunty hat, a nice, really tall hat. He's got a suit on. He's got clothes, and he's got a pipe, and he's got a couple fellas with him that look like higher-end plugs, right? They've got, like, steel top hats that are wrapped in cloth.
They're
And,
not something thick.
Yeah, and you see him coming. He looks over across at you guys and kind of smirks, and winks. Yes.
I
Way
grab
back.
the hand from my bag, and I put I move the flare gun out of the hand, and I wave the arm to him.
Okay. That's
Wow.
pretty gross.
Yeah, it's really gross. It's like
Pretty
rotted.
disturbing.
Yeah. Well, it's only been like 2
And
days.
he starts
No,
to
it's
turn
really-
and he starts to, talk to somebody at the market. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna ask around to who the leader of the barter circle is.
Who are you asking?
Just vendors, I guess. Like, does it look like there's security around?
No.
No. Okay.
No. There's a guy with he looks like a humanoid crow. Like he's got a crow mask on, and he's got a feather jacket. He's selling like looks like potions. Potions. Get your potions.
Do you
Hello.
have information?
Oh, I can sell anything.
I just want to know.
Ha! Hurts your lung a little bit.
I just want to know who and where is the leader of the barter circle.
Well, the champion of barter circle. Look for the crown.
Okay. Thank you. And I take my Pablo peanut mask out of my bag. This is for you.
Oh.
Get
Well,
something from it.
well, thank you. And he hands you a little vial that's up above there. I would hand you, but it's not handy. But he hands you a little vial. Good trade.
I love mysteries, and I put it in my bag.
You don't even ask what it is.
Yeah, no, I don't.
How much for your trumpet? Your golden trumpet.
That, unfortunately, is not for trade. But I do have. You look, and I take out my measuring, like my tailor's like measuring tape. And I go, you are. Is that a 32 long that you wear in your pants?
He looks at his pants.
I wrestle out my joppers.
Doesn't fit him.
Oh no.
He's bird legs.
Because you can't read.
Yeah, you can't read.
Yeah, you
That's what
can't
it's mean
read.
to you.
The ruler.
You can read numbers.
I can read numbers. Numbers don't change.
Potions.
Okay.
Potions.
Can we start looking around for something that might interest a skull?
What are you looking for?
Dude, I bet the potion guy.
No, I'm not interested in potions.
Amazing speaking skull.
Well, that's speaking right to you.
Yeah, we go over there.
This guy has fur over his eyes and big horns, and so you can't even see his eyes, but he's got a snout and some tusks. And on his table is a circular table, and it just has a fur over it, like a skin with fur on it still, and it has amazing speaking skull.
What does it say?
Words of encouragement.
All has amazing speaking skills.
And then the skull, which is a skull, but it has like a iron, like plated into like where its teeth would be, and like pieces of iron that are riveted in to kind of hold it together. It looks very, very old, but definitely it's been like doctored up and fixed up over the years. And the skull goes, "You swing a shovel well."
We love this.
God.
Click, click, click.
You don't have anything to trade.
Well, I have a couple of
Works during the night only,
Oh.
never during the day.
Man, so like when you definitely need words of encouragement when you're laying in bed
and we're alone.
and
By
with your
ourselves.
thoughts, you'll have
You're a
this-
special one. Click, click.
Oh, this is pleasant. We
Your
have-
teeth are very shiny when they're wet. Click, clatter.
that one confused us.
It was nice.
Would you be willing to take one of my shovels for this skull?
I want more than one shovel, dude.
So pull out your shovel.
Well, I made a couple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take them all out and place them, except for mine. I have mine.
What does it do? He lifts it up.
Are they sharpened?
Yeah. It could be used as a weapon and to dig holes.
Does it dig by itself?
If you use magic, it will.
It does if you have someone else dig for you.
It looks sharp.
It's very sharp.
What's this one guy?
No, then
Shut up.
this guy.
Oh, it is.
I'm not sure. It does not seem like a fair trade. Do you have 100 of these?
No.
Man.
Go away.
We just stared down at each other.
Oh, why don't you use the...
Trade these shovels for other things, and maybe we can trade later.
Okay.
Oh,
if I
dude,
still have it.
This is gonna be like the red pen thing where that guy traded a red pen and got a house.
What?
Yes.
You've never heard of that?
Sorry.
Okay. So we'll continue on.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with Reggie first.
Yeah.
What does Reggie
What
want
do
to
you
do?
look for, Reggie?
I'm gonna
look
try
around.
and find myself some more thievery tools, some higher quality. The ones I have are pretty high quality, but they're also pretty used.
Yeah, I imagine like some of the metal is getting thin on them. And, one of them bends because it's getting too thin.
Maybe some better sneaking boots.
Oh, yeah.
You find a goblin with just jet black skin and yellow tusks, and he has. You see, what attracts you is he has all these locks. but for sale. But
I approach him.
many locks.
Hello, goblin friend.
Well met.
Your
Welcome
tusks-
to Barter Circle.
Your tusks in the moon shine like 1,000 suns.
You flirting with him?
Oh,
This is
what's
normal.
going on here?
This is
You
normal.
speak with the 2 tongues of a manling.
Wow, thank you. So, I see that you have procured many stay outs.
Uh-huh.
These are wonderful locks that you have. High quality.
They
and
keep
I-
your things safe.
Yes. I'm looking for the opposite of these.
Oh. You want a mini key.
I want the universal key.
Oh. What do you have to trade?
These things, and I pull out my pouch thing, and I have mine.
I know what key you're looking for, right?
And I start telling him all the different things that I've been able to unlock with my current toolkit. And some are more special
Sorry.
than others. So these have freed bear monsters and owlbears.
You're showing your picks?
Mm-hmm.
He pulls out this key. This key will unlock anything once.
Oh.
Anything.
That sucks.
Anything.
Does the key only work once or only... So it's a one-time use?
Only one time.
These open up many things in the right hands.
But not everything.
No.
In the right hands, this works in any hand.
I have something special for that. I roll up my tools because there's no way I'm trading my tools for a key that only unlocks one lock.
Smart.
Any lock.
I look around.
Even dresses.
In his area,
Oh no. That goes over Reggie's head. He doesn't understand.
I
Specky's
don't,
uncomfortable.
Well, he's a goblin.
does he have like lock picks on display or anything like that? This is a lock place.
I mean, you can ask him.
I go. This.
He didn't have this on display.
Okay. No, that's the point. Maybe I'm trying to see if it would help me to steal something. I'll trade you this. I put away my lock things, and I pull out a whole thing, a whole deck of cards. I go, these cards are special, and I hand him the cards.
We'll have to do some deceiving.
No, they're
No,
special.
why?
Listen, they're special.
He smells them. He looks at
Are
them.
they like trick? Is it like a trick game?
Whoa.
Well, it's a regular deck of cards, but he's a goblin.
And
Report him, dude.
I'm gonna report him and just tell him all the wonderful things he can accomplish with this deck of cards.
give me a little bit of a flavor of that, so I can hear in his head what he's hearing.
In the properly skilled hands of a card player, you can earn many wealth by using these cards in games.
Okay.
Those are why these cards are so special, because every time I've played with these cards, I've never lost.
They're the cards that keep
Is that
you-
true?
Yes.
Have you ever played with the cards? Okay. All right.
So he's technically not lying.
True.
But I still need to
He's
try
played
and do
solitaire. One card draw.
is it a rapport to do all this? To try and convince him that these cards.
And a good report doesn't mean he'll sell it, but you have a better chance of influencing him. To him, that does not look like a good trade. But maybe you're
Is that what he says?
no. But you
No,
can kind of tell
that's
he's
what
not.
he looks
He's
like,
not a
though.
fool.
Foolish fool.
Can you use deceive also to trick him? Because isn't deceive a lying?
Yeah. Actually, this would be a deceive more than a rapport.
That the cards are good? That it's a good trade?
Yeah. Because you're just trying to kind of make him sound magical, right?
No, lucky.
Okay. Still,
Yeah,
Still
same thing.
deceive.
Luck is a
I'm
type of
saying-
magic.
I say deceive.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for that.
Right. Let's see.
So, a fair.
No, thank you, Manling.
I do not receive the cards back. I say, well,
Okay.
goblin. I guess that's what you
Guess his name.
can call me badly. I'm gonna call him Goblin. So it's like, well, good sir. What would you want for trade? What are you looking for?
A year of your life.
Whoa.
You're young.
Pretty easy.
I start doing that. Which year? I'll give you the last one.
I want the middle one.
Oh my god, so you die in the middle.
I'll make a deal. I'll give you the last year and a half plus the cards, but not the middle year.
2.5 years. And the cards.
But the
and your
last-
shoe.
The last 2.5 years, someone else's shoe, I'll be back,
Bartering.
but I keep the cards. See,
Yes.
I'm giving value to the cards.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I shake
on it?
Yes.
No, you have to really shake.
This claw goes into your hand, and a little bit of 1 drop of blood is drawn.
Oh, that counts as fighting.
No, it doesn't.
He did.
It goes
take
like this.
It's a blood pact.
And you feel you have lost a year and a half of your life. Or
Well,
2.5 years.
On the tail end, though.
On the tail end.
Okay.
You can still feel it. It's like you just got a year and a half older.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Mustache. Mustache.
That's when my voice starts cracking.
Yes.
Um, but first, I have to bring him a shoe.
You do.
So does he give me the key?
No.
Okay.
Not till it says shoe.
All right. I'll be
Right.
back.
My turn.
Yes, you will.
I look for fellow skinwalkers.
There is an enormous, looks like sorry, not a tribe. What do your things? A pack leader.
Yes.
An enormous skinwalker, and he's there, and he's selling bones, all kinds of different
Yeah.
bones. He's got a good selection of bones.
Hello?
Hello, tribeless one,
Hello.
packless one. Sorry.
Yeah. What tribe are you from?
Red Fang Valley.
Very nice to meet you.
Good
I
to
was a
meet
part
you.
of the Whispering Forest.
Whispering Forest. I have not heard of this pack, but surely it was a good one.
It was. So what do you have to trade?
I have many bones of the creatures I've slain,
Like what type of creatures?
many kinds. This is of a tiger. This is of a quatlish. This is an owl bear bone.
Whoa.
He names a number of creatures.
Okay. I pull out my
What have you killed?
this. I put down my hand.
Oh. Mm. It is fragrant.
Well, it was a couple days ago.
Yes. I will trade you this quatling bone that will bring you good luck in the hunt for that arm.
Agree?
He takes it and puts it
Thank you.
behind the counter.
Fragrant.
Fragrant. May your hunts and your tusks, your fangs stay sharp.
How do you spell that?
Quatling? Q-U-A-T...
Quatling, apparently. Quatling.
What was the last one?
Ling, quatling.
I'm just making sure you use.
Oh, get off my case.
Dude, I could have totally helped you with that guy because I was raised by goblins. So I know we're goblins. Dang it.
Dang it, that's too bad.
I'm gonna look for like weapons possibly.
So you look around and suddenly you see a Trolla warrior, and he is decked out in full armor, like he's going to go to battle, and he has racks with weapons,
Yes. Does he
Big.
have armor?
huge axes, and swords, and blades and daggers,
Oh.
and all kinds of stuff, and each has a little piece of twine tied across the blade, meaning that they're not to be used, red twine. But he does not appear to have any armor. Step up, wolfling!
Thank you.
Look at this blade! He makes you hold it. This blade is for cutting in twain I smell blood amongst you. You're a blooded warrior.
Yes.
Me too.
But you cry.
So,
Look at this one. He hands you a battle axe. Swing it above your head. Hit nothing.
okay. I swing it like an inch.
This will, once you kill with it, you will have the bloodthirst.
Oh, it doesn't.
He already has that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need
Still
help
letting it
with
blood.
this.
Is anyone with him for this?
I guess we're all kind of traveling with one
That
another.
kinda- That's
what I
kinda
thought
good.
we were doing. I thought we were all traveling with each other to look around.
Yeah. Can I hold one?
Alright.
Manling. Yes. He gives him like a dagger for Dave H.
Perfect.
I want that sword. Yeah. All right. He hands you a sword. This sword is for killing only. Yeah, I know how to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has he killed yet?
No.
No,
Yeah,
well,
this-
he's knocked 2 people out.
No, he's not killed. You've never killed. He doesn't respect him very much, but he watches him closely. Yeah, let's try this. He just keeps handing you new weapons.
Okay. Is there any like daggers?
Oh yes.
Like, possibly like.
You don't want his daggers, says another vendor. His are two.
Daggers.
His are two. Any magic daggers?
I want magic.
Over here, says another vendor.
What does he look like?
He's got a big mustache, and he's got a reddish kind of color, and he's got big ears, kind of goblin-like, but he has
Like an imp?
he's dressed a little, like he's an imp, but he's dressed a lot nicer than this. Like all this guy's weapons that you're the troll, they're all kind of crude.
Found for murder.
They're all kind of crude, like they're crudely hammered, and they look like they've been whittled out of steel, you know. So I mean, they look good. They're serrated, but they're all kind of like for barbarians. This other guy's like got finest daggers.
I go to
Oh, the troll looks offended.
What does Dave H
Let
do?
me just take a look. It doesn't mean your stuff is bad. It just means you have some competition. I have.
Competition? His blades are no competition for these blades. They're big and heavy.
Give me.
Blade off!
Give me 1 minute to find out who
Ah.
it is.
Dave H at least distracts him by showing interest in other things, so he doesn't have time to get too mad at you.
Good.
We take a second. We're starting to bark, right? So we're using our provoke skill. We're like shovels, and as people walk by, we're specifically like trying to market it to them. Like, are you seen your share of dead bodies? You need to bury those bodies. Shovels.
Okay, yeah, this guy all in black, just a robe with a skull face comes up to you. Yes.
I have plenty of shovels here, sir. Do you have anything to
You
trade?
don't have to yell, brother. I can hear you just
Brother.
fine.
Ooh.
He's got a skeleton hand. Shovels? Are these grave digging shovels? Have they dug graves?
Yes, sir.
I don't believe you. These look kind of new.
Well, they're meant to dig the graves.
Oh, speak correctly. Do not deceive.
I didn't mean to. And then I try to shovel at him.
Oh. Oh.
This is shit.
Do you like fingers? He has finger bones. They rattle.
It's okay. I already have 10.
Oh. What do you want for your shovel?
What else do you have to trade?
Finger bones. Girl, he does the same exact thing again.
Well, I tell him, well, what I really want is a talking skull from a couple things down, so I'm just trying to get something to trade to get that.
What about this? He somehow produces. He produces out of from
Toe
somehow.
bones.
Shh. Graveyard dirt, grave soil. Shh. Shh.
I bet it smells amazing.
Do I know of any special properties of grave soil?
If you rub this on your cloak, the bloodless will be more apt to listen to your call.
Ooh, dude, that's pretty good.
Shh.
Doesn't mean it's
This
true.
is not common
Yeah.
soil. This is from Egypt. Shh.
Mummy soil.
Do I have any way of seeing if he's telling the truth or not, or if he's just like.
It's
has
called
empathy.
it's called empathy. What is your empathy?
Yeah, you roll for me. It's a fair.
Do you want to use the double?
No, it's okay. We'll see.
You have no idea.
Okay, that's fair. All right, I'm willing to trade one of the shovels I have for great dust.
Soil.
Soil.
There you are. He is in a bag already.
Oh, thank you.
I hand him.
Thank you, brother. May your journey in this world be swift.
Oh.
Oh God.
He takes it. He just disappears. Just disappears in his thing, and he moves on.
As I was like, oh, did you ask him the length, his pant length? I think I might jump.
Chase after him.
Is there?
You see a two-headed clown on stilt-like legs. It's about 12 feet high, and it has two heads, and they're both smiling. And it kind of chitters around, like it kind of walks like a spider almost, and it chitters over to look at you, what you're selling in the group. One of them smiles at you, looks at the pants.
Pants are
It has hands that almost end up in blades, and you hear Elizabeth go, "That's a clowna. Be careful,
That's a what?
clowna. Be careful."
What you guys are trading?
He has a little horn.
Oh, is he on a bike?
No, he just
Oh,
has
it's just a
skittering
horse.
legs. He has a horn. You're not sure if he's trading or just threatening you with.
Is he trying to communicate with us?
You don't know. Oh, he pulls out a flower and he squirts it at you.
Does it smell like anything, like the water? Because I need to know if I just got poisoned or not.
Well, that would be against the rules.
It would be
Barter
like-
circle.
Sure.
It smells kind of like. It reminds you of anything. It reminds you of the carnival that you were just at. The smell of the carnival. Sugary, sweet.
Creeps me out. Creeps both of us out.
Okay,
What type
let's-
of shoes
let's go
does he
back to
have
the
on?
weapons.
Little tiny boots. He's really tall and long, but his feet are very small. He's on these stilts. He's almost like a weird clown plus stilt walker all together with 3 legs and 2 heads. And
I'm gonna attempt a challenge for my skill set,
what?
Whoa.
and that is
What's
to
happening?
take this man's shoes.
You're gonna steal dude.
Just
no.
one shoe.
Okay.
I think I can do it. I look at the shoes; they're not tight, particularly tight. He's busy
Well, we
trying to
don't
talk
have
to
that.
him.
Yes.
I'm just gonna kind of go into the darkness a
I'll
little.
distract him.
I become the shadows for a second.
Okay.
Meld.
I meld into the
So,
shadows.
sir.
You can't see me. I'm gonna use burglary to try and steal one of these shoes.
And what could I use to keep him deceived?
I'll try to.
So-
Do you have anything to trade?
I do.
Would you offer him something
I
to trade?
have a whip.
That's superb.
Whip.
All right. You pull out a whip, and he pulls out. Oh. Oh. He strokes it with his hand.
What does he have?
He's asking if he can see the whip. He takes the whip, and he smiles with one of the heads, and the other head pretends to cry, and he goes whap, and he whips it really loud like thunder. Get the boot off. And he seems very skilled with the whip. He
Yes,
around the
that's
top.
perfect. I gave myself a good one.
He's like, oh. He hands it back to you, and he pulls out the cloth ribbon that changes colors. It does this, and pulls, and then a dagger,
Yes.
a wicked dagger with a blade that's like
Which blade?
I don't think it's a witch blade, is it? I don't know, but yeah,
Curved ones?
It's curved.
Are
Curved
used in,
blade?
like coal, like
Yeah.
sacrifice stuff?
he pulls that out. It's about this long, and it's got a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
little handle. He's like,
Yes. Does it still have the cord?
yeah, but he unties it with his blade-like fingers.
Does it have whatever it's called?
A scabbard?
No, like a seat.
That's called a scabbard. He does not.
Oh, anyway.
But he makes sure he holds the whip at the same time
Yeah,
to take
I
the
make
dagger.
sure also.
Oh, and he bows.
I also.
He rolls up and then puts it right into his pocket and it disappears with the other thing. And he's
Yes.
missing a shoe. You have a clowna shoe. boot. And he skitters on. He bows to you and skitters on.
As
All
he's
right.
walking,
I'm looking for. I want to get something for my goblin dad, Erdvin. I'm gonna look for some goblins trading, see what they got.
Okay.
I know where a goblin is.
So you see, you hear, well, as you're looking for goblins, you hear a little band playing. It sounds like a goblin tune that you've heard of.
Ooh, goblin tune.
And you turn around the corner, and there is a little goblin band with 5 members. They're playing, and they have instruments. Not only performing, trying to make money, and they have a hat to get tips, which they've gathered there's some rangers and a couple plug uglies and some manlings. And they're all watching this band play, and they have a whole number of instruments behind them, including a goblin trumpet.
So they're playing, I saddle right up to them, playing my own horn.
Oh, there we go.
I know this tune, right? This is something
You
I
know
heard.
this tune. A rapport, would be playing along, don't you think?
All right,
Is that
yeah.
fair to you? Does that seem like a skill?
Yeah, that sounds great. And you
Okay.
know what? I'm gonna sweeten the deal.
Yes.
All right. So you know the solo coming up.
Yeah. Oh, that's when I'm gonna
Yeah?
jump
You're gonna
in.
jump in the solo?
Yeah. All right. Look at that.
What'd you get?
That is so. I have a superb. That is an epic.
Yes.
Suddenly.
So I wait and I when I come in. Yeah. Get the mute out.
Are you dancing?
Oh yeah. It's a jig. There's a jig.
The bear's dancing.
Yeah.
All right. They're like, yeah, they're like happy, and you play along with them, and they're all like, more people come, including the monsterologist fella. He's even here, and he's like nodding along with a smile on his face. And the plugs are like doing their thing, and they're hitting their legs and all that, and yeah, you got quite a crowd here. And then everyone's people are throwing tips in, and it's pretty fun. Like even Coriander puts a smile. She smiles at you playing, and they're really enjoying it. And then
I pick up the guy playing the with one hand. I pick up the guy playing the tambourine. Pick him up.
Okay.
Just like put him on my shoulder.
Okay. All right. And then the song comes to an end, and they turn to you speaking in the goblin tongue. Well played, brother. Well played.
Thank you.
You're an expert.
I am an expert. I'm also one of you. I'm post goblin.
Oh, you're a post-goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not post-goblins, but we know many.
Yeah. So
I used to be a post-goblin.
You have that smell about you.
Smell like stamps. Watch. Because there's a stamp on his tongue.
It's
It's just stuck. Oh, it's just stuck.
I
do a lot of licking.
I see that you have a goblin horn. Like, what does
We
it
have
look
many.
like? I want to look at I want to see the most well crafted.
That one. The one you saw.
Oh, what does it look like?
Silver.
Ooh, that's
Silver.
nice.
It's got inlay. It's carved, and they put the ink in it to make it, so it's got a design, and it's got inlaid with some other greenish inlay, greenish stone.
Does it look real shiny?
It's very shiny.
I was hoping that since we had a good time, maybe I'd trade my horn for that one. And I put my horn.
Oh,
I have it.
tell us of this horn.
Oh, this horn was given to me by the Monster Rangers, and it has bested not only owlbears, and I look at them like I'm telling a story now.
Okay.
I was like, but also plug uglies, and I point to them.
They frown,
and
especially the monsterologist guy frowns.
and
Insulting.
yeah, and with the right person, can play you a jaunty tune.
The plug ugly monsterologist guy moves on with the insult.
Mm-hmm.
Well, friend, that is this horn. Let me tell you about this horn. This was played,
Oh, he brings it closer.
but he's got it in
My
his.
eyes get bigger.
This was owned by Skettle the Great, a hornsman you surely heard of. And
Probably do.
it reaches miles in distance with its call, and it has a clarion clean sound. And I normally wouldn't do this, but I will make that trade. I'll trade you.
I give it back to him, and I go, and also some cotton candy. Remember I stole cotton candy and put it in my bag?
Oh, this is from Curio Carnival.
Yeah.
Oh, they all like it, and they all
Yeah, I
like all
just, like,
hands
kinda,
just
like-
and then it's gone.
Oh. I was like trying to save the last one. I was like, look.
No,
at
they pat you on the shoulder.
Sweet. Okay. This
Well
is-
played, brother. Well played. Time for a news tune. And they're like, this one is the Lamentation of Gorgek III. Bang dang dang dang. They start playing another
Okay,
song.
who was the horn by?
You have to play the tape back. I have no idea. I have no idea.
It's gone forever.
Gone forever.
It probably wasn't true anyways.
And anyone else? Did anyone else?
Mikey hasn't done his.
Reggie, you haven't gotten to do much.
Here, you have your
Anything
shoe
else in
now.
the market?
I found the shoe,
You have a shoe.
and I feel like this is a pretty impressive shoe to own.
Yes.
You know, it's
It
not
may
just
be.
like a regular shoe.
It may be.
Are you gonna
You're
get
not even
another
sure.
shoe?
So I take it to.
The
I
guy.
go back to the goblin tent with the logs.
Mhm.
Is he still there?
Yes. He's just finishing deals. Yes, very good. Let's lock. We'll say it and he trade something. And the guy walks off with a lock.
Hello, goblin friend. Your tusks shine in the moonlight. Again.
Yes, Tutong.
Yes. I
Did you bring me a shoe?
I brought you not just a shoe, but the shoe of a clown. Is it clowna?
Yes.
The shoe of a clowna, and I hold it up.
Let me see.
I hold up the shoe. I hand it.
Who takes it? Oh, it is a clowner boot. Yes.
Not only just a clown boot stolen off of the foot of a clown
It
directly.
smells like murder. He hands you your key. The trade is a fair one. Now. He
You
puts
only
the
lost
boot
a
away.
year and a half of your life and a shoe.
Yeah, see, I was under the impression that
Trade is complete.
I was under the impression that it was like I would have to like at the not just like a year. Like I thought like I would have to give him a year of service basically.
Oh, yeah.
No,
But-
he just wants a year of your lifespan.
I asked him a question. What do you do with all these years?
I give them as gifts to the family during Ween Hollow. Also, I'm very old. I don't look old.
No, you don't. You don't look old.
There's a compliment.
So, I'm also in the market for something to maybe defend myself because I've been getting into a lot of trouble lately, and I'm not the strongest chap in the group. So, do you know of any stands around that would have something that would be good for defending oneself?
You mean like armor?
Well, no, because I have to be sneaky still.
Some armor is sneaky.
I'm thinking more like of a weapon.
Oh, a weapon. You'll want to talk to Gilnar. He
That's
points.
the name of the guy.
He points to the tent with a goblin guy with all the kinds of daggers and things. Him. He is the best.
Okay.
He's a member of the family.
I don't know what that means.
As a member of his family.
Oh, okay. Have you? Okay, so I go. Up
Good
to
thing I'm
Gil-
here and have all this goblin knowledge.
I walk up. I go, Gilnar. It's you. Okay. I need a weapon, but something that's small in stature like myself.
I specialize in daggers of stabbing. He reveals a case with a large number of daggers,
All
knives.
for stabbing.
Some are folding, some are not folding. There's one
That's what I want.
Whoa, like a stiletto, man.
stiletto, all made with goblin craftsmanship.
Nice.
No, it's very good craftsmanship.
Okay.
Look, I will show you. He puts it away. He has one that's been like taken apart so you can see all the springs inside. It's got a transparent handle.
Right.
So you see the spring? This is made out of titanium, like good, rare metal. The spring will never wear out. And then I have this vial of this is spring oil that makes it even faster. And I'll include some spring oil with a good trade.
Oh man,
with
this
that
is the
particular
whole thing.
And would you like one with a white bone handle, owl head, or what are you looking for? A cat?
Something low profile.
Oh, simple.
Nice.
Utilitarian.
Oh, this one is what you need. He takes those away. This one he gets a case. It's a black handle stiletto, and it's matte black. The handle's matte black, so it will not take any shine. But watch, takes it out, and it's like real fast. And the blade itself is black and matte.
How loud
Perfect.
is it when you activate it?
Very quiet. And with this oil, watch, drip, drip.
Silent.
By hand. Reggie.
Made by hand.
Do you take years of life for payment?
No, that's barbaric.
Yes.
Hey, Reggie, take this. I hand them the axe.
The hatchet that was in the back of the owlbear.
Yeah,
Okay.
that will help.
I say, what about this hatchet?
It's not goblin made.
No. It's made by plug uglies.
Or manlings, at least.
He takes it. Oh, it's very, very old. Very old. Look at the rust.
That's
Very old.
patina.
Patina.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to sweeten the deal?
Of course I do. 52 cards right there stacked.
Cards.
I go, these are lucky cards. I've never lost a game with them.
Are you a gambler?
It's
In
not
a
a
matter of
gamble.
speaking?
It's not a gamble.
Have you gambled?
With these cards, it's not a gamble.
Have you gambled?
With his life, yeah.
Have I gambled yet in this game? No.
No, we played cards.
We did play
We
cards.
were playing cards.
And
But did we gamble?
and
I
the
don't know.
hall.
I'm not much of a gambler. I play gentlemen's bets.
What he's saying is he wants to gamble with you to see who gets the weapon.
Yes, that.
Why didn't you tell me these are your
Let's
people?
dice for it.
Okay.
I have this. Do you have a six-sider?
Here.
I do.
Oh, never mind. Can you throw my back?
Now, before we do this thing, I just want to let you know that I'm very good.
So he puts the dagger out, and he wants you to put the cards out.
I put the cards out. So what are we gambling? How's this work?
Whoever gets the highest, dude.
Oh, yes, yes,
Whoever gets the highest gets both.
yes.
Okay.
But I don't want the cards. Put the other thing out.
What other thing?
The hat.
Hatchet.
The hatchet.
Oh, the hatchet.
I want the hatchet.
Okay. I'm playing with house money here.
No.
One roll, one win.
Lower
Can
high.
he use the
High.
Just in case.
Huh?
Can he use his fake coin?
He uses fake coin for just a one more number on his die.
Do it, dude. You could get a 6 and then get a 7.
You could.
and then you're a cheater.
You're not gonna use it?
No.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, 6.
Yes.
Ah! He's mad. Take it. Get out.
I go,
Get
this
out.
is the barter circle. It's not.
He closes the tent.
I was
I
gonna
get my axe back.
Oh, he's mad.
I was
Because
gonna-
the goblins don't like to lose.
They don't like to lose.
Oh,
The
you know what?
closed,
I'm
we
gonna
just start
yeah.
playing
So I
songs. They
play
opened
a
it.
somber song for
Okay.
him
Okay.
with my
Like a loser song. You lost.
no, like a somber it's gonna be okay, but not right now.
All right. And with that, we will call it an end to this episode 11. And I'm Daniel from Steam Crow. Learn more about the Monster Rangers at monsterrangers.com. And out.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.